beautiful friends, and welcome back to another video. If you are new here, my name is Amanda, but you can call me Ducko if you would like, and I upload videos primarily about veganism where I share my lifestyle, some really easy and healthy recipes, and I also like to bring a little bit of positivity and living a vibrant and happy life. In today's video, I'm simply going to share with you what I eat in a day as a vegan, and if you do enjoy it, I would love to have you join our community, hit that subscribe button because I upload new videos every Monday and Friday. With all that being said, let's get into what you're here for, which is the food, and this is what I ate in a day as a vegan. For breakfast this morning, I first of all started with some oats, which I put into a bowl. Following that, I then added in some black chia seeds to thicken this up a little bit. Afterwards, I added in some vanilla bean coconut yogurt by COYO, my absolute favorite, before adding in some homemade cashew milk, as well as some rice malt syrup to sweeten. Then I combined all the ingredients very well into a bowl until they were nice and thick, and then I put this bowl into the fridge for an hour, but you can leave it to set overnight if it's easier. Once it was all set, I put it into a bowl and then added on some fresh peanut butter on top, crunchy peanut butter of course, as well as some fresh strawberries and some chocolate granola, and that is what I had for breakfast this morning, and it was super delicious and fresh. Moving on to lunch, and I first of all started with one of these gluten-free pizza bases that is obviously vegan as well. On this I put first some diced Italian tomatoes as my base, and I spread it out until it was nice and thin. After that, I then added on some fresh garlic, which I had chopped up earlier, as well as some fresh basil leaves to give it some nice flavor. After this, I then added on some asparagus, which I had chopped into small pieces, as well as some sun-dried tomatoes. I love sun-dried tomatoes so much at the moment. I then added on some broccolini, which I had chopped into small pieces, as well as some vegan mozzarella cheese by the brand Cheese, which is my favorite, as well as some Himalayan pink salt, pepper, and some olive oil on top. Once I'd done all that, I then roasted this in the oven for about 8 minutes until it was nice and crispy, and then I chopped it into 4 pieces before adding on some rocket and some salt to serve. This was really beautiful, really fresh, good way to get the veg in, but it was still super tasty. I enjoyed it very much so. Moving on to dinner, and I started with my favorite thing in the world at the moment, which is tempeh. This is an adzuki bean and buckwheat tempeh, which I absolutely love. Then in a frying pan, I put some olive oil as well as the tempeh, which I had chopped up, as well as some broccolini. Then I fried this all up with some salt as well until it was nice and crispy. Next, I'm using some of these corn tortillas. I'm using 3 in total, which I just toasted in a frying pan. I served these with some rocket, the fried broccolini, some fried tempeh, which you saw me fry earlier, as well as some guacamole on top. And then I also served it with some coriander. Apologies to the people out there that don't like coriander. I personally love it. I then served this with some lime, and it was a really fresh, light, and beautiful filling dinner. And that is what I ate in a day.